Hi friends, Cindy Strickland Hernandez here. I went from bankruptcy to millionaire in 15 years, not by accident, but by design. So I'm here to share some information with you. I had a phone call with a woman today who said, you need to make videos. And I said, well, I do, I just haven't done that many this year. So I am $1.3 million in debt. And next week I'm taking on another $430,000 of debt. And I went to a real estate investing seminar yesterday, and they were talking about how in the United States we are taught the employee method, right? You go to school, you incur debt to get a job so that you can barely pay your bills, you buy a bunch of stuff, or the wealthy side of our country is taught the net worth method, which I didn't know before I went through bankruptcy and have since learned, where you track your net worth. So this is your assets, meaning things that you own that have value, like houses or even cars. Now, granted, a car is a depreciating asset. That's my dog. So you have your assets minus your liabilities, which is the debt that you owe on those properties. So while I owe $1.3 million on real estate, I have $2.5 million worth of holdings either in real estate or investment accounts. And I think a lot of people don't understand how real estate is a good investment. And so let me just share a couple of things with you guys that we've done over the years. So I bought an investment property in 2007 in Raleigh, North Carolina. I was 100% financed. I bought another one here in 2012. That one we put down 20% on. And if you're smart with the way you do your real estate investing, you can avoid taxes forever. And this is what the tax code wants us to do. They reward us for providing housing for people who need to rent. So in 2017, we sold that property in North Carolina that we had bought in 2012. We had built up $100,000 in equity. Someone lived in that property for 5 years. Their rent more than paid the mortgage. I got appreciation in the house. The debt service was paid down from the rent. And so when we sold it, we did what's called a 1031 exchange, meaning I took that $100,000 out of that house and I rolled it into a beach house that we bought in Curie Beach. Honey, I'm trying to make a video. Yeah, this is life as a mom. So this beach house, I thought, I'll be okay if I have to pay a little bit toward it. It'll have a fun place to stay at the beach. But y'all, the annual mortgage on that house is $33,000. And the first year I put it into business, I made $55,000 in rent. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, wow, so she's paying taxes on that $22,000, the difference in the 55 minus 33. And no, I'm not. I did, when you do a 1031 exchange and you take money out of one property and roll it into another, no honey, I'm doing a video. You don't pay taxes on that money. Now there's some guidelines around that, so don't just go off and do it by yourself. Come to me with questions. So anyway, that $22,000 of profit that I'm making on the beach house, we're not paying taxes on it, because when you get your taxes done, you take the depreciation on the asset. And so I'm not paying any taxes on that $22,000 that's coming into my pocket. Same thing with the quad that I have in Wilmington. I'm profiting $1,650 a month on that cash flow, but I'm not paying any taxes on it because of the depreciation that I can take. So now we're moving to Atlanta. I'm going to be liquidating all those properties here to buy more in Atlanta, and I'll do 1031 exchanges so I don't pay taxes on the appreciation that I've made. So that beach house, I paid $480 for it. I put $100 down on it. And I think I could sell it somewhere between $650 and $750 now. So I've gained, let's just say it sells for $700, $220 on it, right? And I put $100 down, so that'll give me $320 in my pocket to put towards another investment property. If I follow the guidelines of the 1031 exchange, I'm not paying taxes on that now. My long-term strategy is to continue to do these 1031 exchanges into properties where the money that's coming in is coming into my pocket tax-free because of the depreciation. And then when Ed and I die, the kids will inherit all of these properties and not have to pay inheritance tax on it, nor will they have to pay capital gains. Nobody will, because it's coming through their, as an inheritance. Now, granted, if you get over a certain amount, I think it's 13 million maybe now, there is some tax to be paid, but there's just a lot of different strategies that you can use. And so today I just wanted to share a little bit about why I leverage debt to buy real estate and how I avoid paying taxes on that legally. And I will try to get on with my videos and share more information with you guys.